Hello and welcome to Top 5, the show where we rank the most amazing, shocking, and unbelievable things in the world. Today, we're going to take a look at the top 5 most dangerous and deadliest prisons in the world. These are the places where you don't want to end up, because they are notorious for their violence, torture, disease, and death. Let's get started. Number 5, ADX Florence Supermax Facility, USA. This prison is designed to house the most dangerous and violent criminals in the country, such as terrorists, spies, serial killers, and drug lords. Inmates are kept in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day and have minimal human contact. They are monitored by cameras and motion detectors, and their cells are equipped with steel doors, concrete furniture, and showers that can be turned on and off remotely. The prison is so secure that it has been called the Alcatraz of the Rockies. Number 4, La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. This prison has a high rate of violence, disease, and death. Inmates often have to fend for themselves against gangs and corrupt officials. The prison is severely overcrowded, with more than 25,000 prisoners crammed into a facility built for 15,000. The conditions are so bad that inmates have to sleep on the floor or in hammocks, and diseases like tuberculosis and HIV are rampant. The prison also has a history of riots and massacres, such as the one in 1994 that killed more than 100 inmates. Number 3, Tadmor Prison, Syria. This prison was a notorious place where inmates were tortured, executed, and massacred by guards and military forces. The prison was built in the desert near the ancient city of Palmyra, and was known for its harsh conditions and brutal treatment of prisoners. Inmates were subjected to beatings, electric shocks, starvation, and mutilation. The prison was also the site of one of the worst atrocities in Syrian history, when in 1980, President Hafez al-Assad ordered the killing of all prisoners after an assassination attempt on him. According to some estimates, up to 2,400 inmates were killed in a single day. Number 2, Penal de Ciudad Barrios, El Salvador. This prison is so dangerous that even the guards are too scared to enter. The prison is controlled by one of the most violent gangs in the world, the Mara Salvatrucha, or MS-13. The gang members have access to weapons, drugs, and cell phones inside the prison, and they run their criminal operations from behind bars. The prison is also extremely overcrowded, with more than 2,500 inmates packed into a facility meant for 800. The inmates live in squalid conditions, with no running water or sanitation. The prison is often the scene of clashes between rival gangs or between inmates and guards. Number 1, Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. This prison is reserved for the country's most dangerous and violent convicted criminals, including serial killers, cannibals, pedophiles, and Chechen terrorists. It is named for the dolphin sculpture created by the inmates that sits on the grass at the front of the prison reception. Prisoners here are watched 24 hours a day via video surveillance, and guards make rounds every 15 minutes. 2 inmates are assigned to each 50 square foot, 4.6 square meter, cell that is behind 3 sets of steel doors to keep it extra isolated from guards and other inmates. Prisoners are allowed outside their cells for only 90 minutes per day in a barren concrete exercise yard. If they're moved anywhere within the facility, they're cuffed, blindfolded, and forced to walk bent over so they can't learn the prison's layout, interact with other prisoners, or overpower the guards. Inmates are not allowed to sit or rest during the day and are subjected to torture and isolation. That's it for today's episode of Top 5. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. And don't forget to comment below which prison you think is the most terrifying of all. Thanks for watching and see you next time.